Have you ever wondered how elite hackers know exactly where to strike a network before they ever write a single line of code? Imagine being able to learn more about a company than some of its own employees without touching a single system. Sounds impossible. Yet, this is exactly what ethical hackers do before launching any security assessment. Today, we are diving deep into the absolute first and most crucial phase of ethical hacking, footprinting and reconnaissance. Now, here is a common misconception. Most beginners think hacking starts with tools like Nmap, Burp Suite or Metasploit and launching exploits and breaking through firewalls right from day one. Let's flip that completely. The truth is the most devastating cyber attacks start without ever touching the network. They start right here using search engines and public records. But the question is, if an attacker can collect enough information about a target without even scanning it, how much damage could they potentially prepare for? By the end of this video, you'll understand why information is often more powerful than exploits. Footprinting is the process of gathering as much information as possible about a target organization, network, system, or individual. Think of it as detective work. Before any ethical hacker tests security, they first build a profile of the target. This information can include domain names, IP addresses, employee details, email address, network information, physical locations, public documents, and more. The goal is simple. To build a successful hacking strategy, we must identify the easiest way to break through an organization's security perimeter. By collecting network, system, and organizational data, we can uncover existing vulnerabilities, reduce uncertainty, and understand the target before performing any further security assessment. Here is something that surprises most beginners. People assume hacking begins when someone starts scanning ports or exploiting vulnerabilities. That's completely backwards. Professional hackers spend far more time gathering information than attacking system. In many cases, the success of an attack depends less on technical skill and more on how much information was collected beforehand. The attack often begins long before the first packet is sent. There are two major types of footprinting. First is passive footprinting. It means gathering information without any direct interaction with the target. So our activities go completely undetected. We look at open source intelligence, archive.org, and analyze social network graphs. Examples include search engines, social media platforms, public database, news articles, company websites, public documents. Since the target is never contacted directly, passive footprinting is difficult to detect. Second is active footprinting. It involves direct interaction with the target and leaves traces. This involves DNS interrogation, network enumeration, service discovery, security scanning, and even social engineering. Each piece of information may seem harmless individually, but when combined, they create a detailed blueprint of the target environment. Once they have the blueprint, system and network attacks become dangerously easy. To summarize, footprinting is not about breaking in. It's the preparatory phase of gathering intelligence to map out the entire battlefield before the attack begins. It reduces an unknown target into a specific attackable range of IP address and vulnerabilities. Remember, the successful hackers aren't always the ones with the best exploits, they're often the ones with the best information. But knowing what to look for is only half the battle. How exactly do we automate this data collection? In our next video, I'll walk you through the actual footprinting tools used by hackers. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. See you in the next video.